Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is August 2nd, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions. But I am not a financial advisor, so you still need to do your own research and make your own decisions. Tesla, what happened with Tesla today? Very good day for Tesla, very happy. So Tesla closed up $22.47, 3.27%. We closed at 709.67. So we broke 700. We broke it. Post-market, we are up $3.33, 333 in the morning. And we closed at 713, up 0.47%. Fantastic. Fantastic. Very happy to see this. So basically, if we just go back a little bit, on July 29th, we had this big green candle, and that changed things a little bit. So if you remember, July 26th was the earnings call. And after the earnings call, Tesla moved up to 667. We had a resistance there, but then moved down to 623. What was happening? We don't know. People did not believe in Tesla. I don't know what happened. Then the next day we had a lukewarm day, but starting from July 27th, how can I put it? Sanity came back to the stock market. So basically, strong day on the 29th, strong day on the 30th, strong day, and we were stopped at 694. So up to 694, we were still in this congestion zone. We were still in the congestion zone, 694, 700. This was a double resistance. We were still in the congestion zone. We could have had just came down. It would have been possible that we could have just came down. What happened is that today we had almost a little bit of a gap up. So the low of the day was 698.40 and the high of yesterday 694. So yeah, a little bit of a gap. So we opened quite strongly. We opened at 700 even. This is an interesting thing. We had this conversation with one of you saying, why don't you put 700? That was a great point. So basically 700, I did not put it at that point in time because 694 was a resistance that was way more used. Look at this here, 694, 694, 694, 694. But 700 had been used here as a resistance, but now 700 is being used at the open of the day at the bottom of the body of the candle. So basically today, nice green candle. The stock went quite high. We went up to 726, but then was pushed down. Okay, so not as strong as maybe we could have liked because we like to have a green candle with no wick at the top, just green. This is what we like. So a little bit of a push down towards the end of the day, like in the previous day. But hey, we cannot be against a 3% move. Let's go see at the hourly chart to understand. This is the channel that we had. The earnings report were here on the 26th. So the earnings were around here and then stock went down and then recovered a little bit. And then we started to have these push. These push were very strong during the first hour of the day. At 9:30 on the 29th, big push. Then, yes, went a little bit higher, but mainly sideways. Then on the 30th, big push, a little bit higher, then came back a little bit. And today also another big push. I think seeing this, that somebody is accumulating Tesla. So first hour of the day, somebody is buying a shitload of Tesla. Pardon my French. So we are having 200,000 shares exchanged during the first hour. And then during the rest of the day, it's basically 100 something, 130, 90, 50. So somebody is really getting into Tesla for maybe the long run. So maybe it's ARK Invest. I don't know. We can check if they bought some Tesla. But somebody big is buying Tesla. And this is the best thing about technical analysis. We don't care who buys. We just care about the trend. And if we see a trend, we can hop on the trend. We don't need to receive a call from somebody saying, I think I'm going to buy some Tesla tomorrow. You should get in first. We don't need that. We just look at the stock and we say, oh, there's something different. So basically, this is what technical analysis does, is that it helps us identify changes in trend. And if we can identify those changes early on, we can get in early on. So very nice. A stronger pullback, I would say. Stronger pullback today. So basically 50% of the move. And also we are towards the top of the channel here. So this is the channel resistance. So we are at the top. It's not impossible that we could go back to 694, even 700 or 694 as a pullback. This would be a healthy way of confirming 694, 700 as a new double support until the stock continues to go on. So it's not impossible. You can look out for that depending on your investing horizon. If we go back to the daily chart, so stochastic 83, nice strong stochastic, very nice to see that. MACD. So MACD crossed over bullish and the two lines are positive, and MACD gave us the signal. Let me confirm this. MACD gave us the signal on the 30th, if I'm not mistaken. So MACD gave us the signal at the end of the day on Friday. If you were listening to or waiting for MACD to give you a buy signal and you were going to buy on it, that's when MACD gave it, which was okay. So you would have bought towards the end of the day at 687. You don't always need to wait for the end of the day to buy a signal. The signal happens during the day because TradingView draws a candle during the day and it changes depending on where the stock price is at. You are supposed in theory to wait until the end of the day so that you really see what kind of candle you have and then see how the indicators have reacted to it. But between you and me, in practice, I sometimes buy 5-10 minutes before the close because I pretty much know what the candle is going to look like, and then I can look at my indicators and I see, okay, yeah, MACD crossed, I'm confident I'm going to go in. So MACD gave us the signal, and we should remember this, we should remember this. MACD is a really nice indicator. I talk a lot about the DMI, but MACD is still very great. And in fact, the three are great because I would not have them there if I didn't like them. I guess I'm going to start to treat them like my children. I love them all equally. In terms of the DMI gave us the signal on July 29th. July 29th, let me see here. So one day before. So DMI gave us, though, a lot of false signals, but gave us its signal on July 29th. And this coincided with the MACD signal with 1 day apart. And 1 day apart is not that bad because if Tesla is going to go to $1,000, if you got in at, let's say, 686 or 690, it does not make that much of a difference. So basically, this is why I like to have these three indicators agree, because here we had the DMI giving us a green signal and the MACD was saying, no, I don't agree. Okay. And then on July 26th, the DMI gave us a green signal and MACD said, no, it's not true. And then they were pretty much in accord on July 30th. And look at stochastic also. So on July 29th, stochastic was at 71. So stochastic reacted extremely fast because on the day before, on the 28th, stochastic was at 33. And on the 29th, stochastic was at 71. So you had the three indicators within 1 day of each other on the 29th or on the 30th. All three of them said, let's go. And that coincided today with a breakout of 700. So everything is in place. So from a technical analysis perspective, this is a big go. This is a big go. If you were in on Friday, it's even better. If you were in on the 29th, that would have been a bit better. But if you are in today, it's perfectly good also because we have a breakout today. We can still have a pullback. So the pullback is always something that bugs me. I would prefer never to have any pullbacks, but hey, that's life. But then you can manage the pullback by looking at the stochastic. So if you see that there's a pullback and stochastic stays strong, then the probability of that pullback being a reversal is lower. If you see the stock doing a big pullback and stochastic is also pulling back, then it's more dangerous. So this is how I tend to play this. And it's okay to enter and exit the stock often. There's no problem with that. Commissions right now are pretty cheap. So you can buy $100,000 worth of Tesla shares and you pay $9 in commission. So you can enter, this is what a trader does actually. So we enter and exit quickly. And if you prefer to invest in the longer term and still want to care about technical analysis, then you can watch my weekly recaps that I do every weekend, available only to my members for $5 a month. What's $5 a month? It's so cheap. You can look at my videos where I do the weekly technical analysis for Tesla and Palantir. So then we can look together at the same indicators, the trend lines and everything, but from a weekly perspective. So you can be a trader from a weekly perspective. Technical analysis works on different time frames, the daily, the weekly. I should have called myself the weekly trader and the 5-minute trader and the 1-hour trader because we can be versatile. So if you are more longer term, join me, become a member on this YouTube channel, and then we can take a look at what happens. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting. I read all of your comments, especially the comments of my members. We have a Discord server. We have a TradingView affiliate link. And of course, you can join to become a member of this YouTube channel. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.